Hey guys, I'm here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're moving into game week 18 of our Premier League predictions. It's a weird one. There's only 6 games this week, a few scheduled ones, a few replays because of teams with COVID and stuff like that. And then next week after this, we've got a double game week. It's a weird one, isn't it?
It's a weird one. It's going to mess with everyone's FPL, and I'm going to play my free hit and my bench boost.
That is a big statement. We'll get into more detail on that. And we've also got a very special guest for you this week. Thogden, how did we do last week though?
Well, we brought in Niall. What a guest he was. He got the Arsenal result right, 4-0.
Honestly,
he got
Niall,
the Chelsea result right, 3-1.
He smashed it.
And he got 9 points, and we got 7 points each. We were taken to the cleaners, and overall, Theo, 90 to the guests. They're creeping up on you.
Yeah, it's not that bad. There's still a big... what am I on?
109 and 150.
19-point gap. That's pretty much like Sheffield United trying to get out of the Premier League table. Like, you know what? I'm alright, you know? I'm the Burnley of the relegation battle. And they're on 4. Thogdad, I want a like target from you, and I want it to be a good one this time. Because we can't just hit these random like targets that you stated.
I know you don't like 10,000. 9,998.
You know what? We'll hit that. 9,998, easy. We'll walk it. And also subscribe. We're trying to get 500,000 subscribers. And every subscriber counts, isn't that right, Dad?
Hey, and subscribe to Thogdad as well.
Yeah, get it done. He's got the clips on there, the highlights. You can see it on the screen now. He makes some great content on there. You could be missing out. Get over there and subscribe.
And the first game is Sheffield United against Newcastle, 20th against 15th. Now, these are two sides who lost last week. Sheffield United, 2 points from 17 games. Can it be this week, Theo?
Hey, Dad, stop being so negative on the Blades. They finally got a win against Bristol Rovers, 3-2 in the Cup. They got their 100th win under Chris Wilder. Give them some respect, you old man.
Well, you trust in them, don't you? But can they win against Newcastle, Theo?
Hey, Dad, I'm just stating their last game's performance.
I know you are.
It might knock some confidence into them. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I mean, in reality, in terms of their Premier League form, they're the only team in all top 5 leagues in Europe without a win. Like, it's got to that point.
That is terrible. But you know what? They're up against Newcastle, who are only 8 points from the drop zone. And I've got a question for you. Will Newcastle get sucked into the drop zone?
They're always going to be around there, but they'll always come out with big wins, and potentially in this match, to just stay above that relegation battle. And Newcastle are a good team, you know. Head to head, they win this fixture 3 of the last 4 times they've played in recent games. The Magpies will come into this game with confidence. I mean, if they knew that Sheffield United are the only team in the top flight English league since 1902-03 season to go 17 games of draws and losses, it's nuts.
It is terrible, but you know what? I'm going straight to the chase. It's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Wow, you're giving Blades respect. Yeah. Third draw of the season. Now, I'm going to go different, Dad. Sheffield United 0, Newcastle 1. I'm sorry, Blades fans. You just look at the form and it's difficult to go with anything else. Now over to our special guest, David Wheater. Yes, we have got a professional footballer on the old predictions. Are you buzzing for it, Dad?
I can't wait. This is a Bolton legend who's also played for Middlesbrough and Oldham. What a ledge.
We'll put his Instagram on the screen. You should follow him. And get over. What's your prediction for the first game?
Hello, the Thoggies. How you doing, guys? Hope you're well. Happy New Year to you all. I hope it's a better year than last year. I mean, it hasn't started the best, but we'll give it a chance. Just got to train there, as you can see. It's pissing down in Oldham as usual. I've got some predictions for you. Probably get them wrong, but we'll give it a go. Flipping at me head, looks like a moon on this selfie mode, doesn't it? But right, but we got Sheffield, Newcastle. I'm going Sheffield for the first win of the season, 2-0. Obviously, being a Borough lad myself, I don't really want Newcastle winning many games.
And the next game is Burnley against Manchester United, 16th against 2nd. And this is a Lancashire derby because Manchester's in Lancashire, between 2 teams in cracking form. Now, Burnley first. They've got 10 points in 5 games and they had a rest last week. Can they win this, Theo?
This ain't going to be easy for Man United. I know a lot of you United fans will be watching this thinking, Theo, what you on about, mate? Burnley are a very good side. And at home, recently, they've been one of the best teams in the league. On recent form, Burnley are 5th in the table and Man United are 1st. I get that, you're playing well, but don't take this game for granted because you will get shithoused by the Barnes, by Chris Wood, by all the lads that you know that's happened in the past. Do you think there's a chance?
There is a chance. This could easily be a 0-0 or a 1-0, but you know what? Bruno Fernandes, every single week he does something.
And Man United are in the best form in the league, never mind Burnley, you know what I mean? They've got Bruno, they've got Rashford who's ready to go. They've got so many good players. Greenwood, you know, on his day, he can be such a good player. Martial might pop up with a goal. Surely there's enough in that forward line, and the way the whole team has been playing together, to get a win here.
Well, this will be an interesting battle, but I agree, Theo. There's just enough quality in that United side to win this one. I'm going for 2-0.
It's going to be interesting to see if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer plays Pogba, tries and hold him at a CDM role next to Matic or someone like that. It'd be interesting to see if he can fit him in the team with Bruno again and still play with wingers, because that would be pretty attacking, but that would definitely knock down Burnley to get a few goals in there. Comment down below your score predictions for this one. I'm going to go Burnley 0, Man United 2, because I just think their team is too good. Never write off Burnley. They can shithouse it. McNeil could whip one into Ashley Barnes' back post. Bang! Even Tarkowski and Ben Mee from corners. You never know. Any options. Good luck.
Well, I tell you, our guest is a man who knows how to do a bullet header. Not only that, he played 28 times for England youth, and he's been in Fabio Capello's squad, but he never got off the bench. What a legend. David, what's going to happen here, mate?
Burnley, Man United 2-1. Man United, I'm going. Very well in the league, aren't they? I'm sure Bruno Fernandes will get a goal. Magic that, man.
And now it's Wolverhampton Wanderers against Everton, 13th against 7th. Now, these are two teams who should be gunning for Europe.
Yeah, for sure.
They should, shouldn't they? But last week, Wolves scored 3 times and only managed to draw with Brighton. What's going to happen here, Theo?
Well, coming into this, you see how Wolves have done lately in the FA Cup game against Palace. They got an Adama Traore goal, who finally scored this season. It's not in the Premier League. It's not quite that. But it's a goal, and it was a good one in the FA Cup, which might knock some confidence into him. And somebody has to turn up for Wolves. They've got a great team, but they don't have a striker. With Raul Jimenez out, it's something they seriously lack. It's goals. But Palace looked so bad in that game, they still got the win. Will it give them confidence coming into this, Dad?
It will, Theo, but you've hit the nail on the head. It's all about goals, and I'm worried about Wolves and how they're going to score.
And someone who do have goals in them is Everton. They know how to score goals. They're a really good team away from home. James Rodriguez is ready to go. Richarlison's got a great record against Wolves with 4 goals in the last 4 matches facing them.
Absolutely, but last week Everton were downed by West Ham. It was a Souček goal, wasn't it?
It was.
So I'm just going to sit on the fence here and say 1-1.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-1 too, but if I was to be weighed over to one result, it would be an Everton win. But I don't know. I'm just going to go for a 1-1 draw because it just seems like that could be the way the game goes. Also, Saiss, he might be the bagman for Wolves because he's their goal scorer recently. 2 goals in the last 3 games. Big up himself. Now let's go over to our special guest who once played Cristiano Ronaldo and made him look like a pub player. Don't hold me to that. Let's go over to him.
The Wolves Everton 1-1. I'm going. I think 2 teams that'll cancel themselves out. 2 good teams. Traore, I'm going. We'll get the Wolves goal.
And now for Manchester City in 5th against Brighton and Hove Albion in 17th. Now last week, what about Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne against Chelsea? That was a masterclass, wasn't it, Theo?
Oh, it was brilliant. And Man City against Birmingham in the Cup in their most recent game, they were also class. Nothing can stop City at the moment. I think it's 13 games they're unbeaten. And pretty much, I think 11 or 12 of them have been wins. Pep has got things going. Could they be in for the title again, Dad?
All day long, Theo. They're coming good right at the right time. 3 wins in a row, and they look special. I feel sorry for this Brighton team, Theo.
Ruben Diaz is an absolute... he's the difference. Defensively, they look twice as good when he's in that back role, and he's even made John Stones. He's turned him back to good. That's how... You know how good players turn the players around them even better? That's the effect he's having on John Stones. It's great to see. And coming into this game, I just can't see Brighton, the way they're playing. You know, I can't see them getting a result here. City are at home. They're at the Etihad. They absolutely walked Birmingham 3-0. But coming into the City-Brighton game, I'm going to say City 3-0. They've just got too much class.
Oh, now Brighton have actually drawn 4 of the last 5. Theo, have they got no chance whatsoever in this game?
Well, I've already predicted. I said 3-0. So clearly, I'm not giving him a chance. But are you going to go for something else?
You're a harsh man, and Josh Fusion will be fuming, but you know what, Theo? I'm just going to agree. 3-0 City.
Dad, did you see the Brighton-Newport County game? Went all the way to penalties.
I know.
And it was one of the shitest penalty shootouts ever.
City-Brighton, I'm going 5-0 to City. I think they're on fire at the moment. At the Etihad as well. De Bruyne, hopefully Aguero comes back. They could just got fantastic players, haven't they? So for 5-0 I'm going.
And the next game is Aston Villa against Tottenham Hotspur, 8th against 4th.
Wait, hold up.
Theo, be quiet.
No,
Theo, I'm trying to film it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Dad, you don't understand.
This could be the game of
No, Dad, you need to listen to me here.
It's so unprofessional.
No,
go on.
Thog Dad, just listen to me here. Sky Sports just tweeted, I think it's the actual account, breaking, Tottenham versus Fulham replaces Aston Villa Tottenham on Wednesday. We've got to redo everything.
Wait, but my fantasy team, Kane and Son.
That's even better. It's Fulham at home. I've got Reguilon as well. I'm taking the piss, mate. As long as he plays. Right, Tottenham against Fulham, Thogdad. What do you think is going to happen?
Oh my goodness, well you know what, that's got to be a Tottenham masterclass, hasn't it?
It's got to be.
Tottenham 3, Fulham 0.
Obviously Villa, they had that COVID outbreak and I guess the players, they've still got too many people that are going positive, so they have to continue isolating and stuff like that. But coming into this Tottenham-Fulham game, I'm thinking maybe, I'm going to say, we haven't even predicted this, we have no notes. I know. I'm going to simply go Tottenham 2, Fulham 0.
Wow, no, I've gone with 3-0 Tottenham. I think Kane and Son will love this. It's right up their alley.
But don't write off Fulham, you know. They've got a decent team on their day, and actually, they play some really nice football, and I actually like watching them play too. And Tottenham, I know, they're back on form. Son and Kane are back scoring. They've played a lot of championship kind of teams like Brentford and Stoke. I'm not saying they're on the same level as Fulham, but it would be a good warm-up coming into this game. So you probably could be right with that 3-0. I'm kind of worried now. I'm changing it to 3-0.
Wow.
I feel like
you're not copying me.
I am, Dad, because they're just scoring too many goals. Son and Kane are on form. Someone like Lo Celso, if he's fit, or Ndombele could just grasp this game and run the show. And, you know, Tottenham recently have been really good, haven't they?
And now over to a man who's played 456 times for his clubs, David Wheater.
Doggy, you're messing me up with these postponements, lad. But if the Villa game's not going ahead, I am going to go Spurs 4, Fulham 0.
And Theo, let's finish with a London derby, shall we? 11th against 14th, it's Arsenal against Crystal Palace. Now, these two teams are on a little bit of form at the moment, but they're still in the bottom half of the table. I mean, what about Arsenal? Lacazette bagged a couple of goals last week, and the kids are playing well, aren't they?
Yeah, just about, because all the players around them are giving them so many chances. Did you see how much Tierney has been creating for the likes of Aubameyang and Lacazette over the last few games?
Brilliant.
How many missed chances they've had? Okay, they put away a few, but they've got to be scoring more. I mean, surely in the training ground, they're practicing headers, for God's sake.
Wow. Now, I think Arsenal have found form at the right time.
They have, yeah. And but they could be scoring more, is what I'm trying to say.
That is a very good point.
And Kieran Tierney's on unbelievable form. He's becoming one of the best left-backs in the Premier League.
Absolutely. And Saka's been amazing. Smith Rowe, Martinelli. Yep. It's great to see Arsenal coming back, isn't it?
They're looking good. Smith Rowe got a goal, I think, was it in the last game, in the cup game as well? They beat Newcastle 2-0. I'm sure Smith Rowe got one of the goals. I think Aubameyang got the other, created by Tierney. I know it took them to extra time, but the only reason that game went to extra time because everyone kept missing Tierney's crosses. Like, just put one away, lads. But they got the win in the end. Arsenal have won all their last 4 games.
Yeah.
Arteta's got it going, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but they're up against Crystal Palace. And last game week, Eberici Eze bagged a goal. He's looking good, isn't he, Theo?
Oh, he's a talent, mate. He ran from practically his own half, like his own box. Ran all the way and scored an absolute worldie.
He did, and he's a brilliant player. But tell me, Crystal Palace, I can't work them out. Is it all about survival, or should they be pushing for Europe there?
They should be worried about staying up, not Europe.
Okay, there's
I know it's funny in the Premier League. You get a couple wins and you go from, oh, we might be in a relegation fight, to, oh, let's do a late run for Europa League. It's like that because it's so cagey in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
But Palace, they should be happy staying up with the team they have. I know they've got Zaha and Eze, who are a few special talents, but under Roy this season, their recent results simply haven't been good enough. The only team they've beaten was Sheffield United. You knock that out the picture, and there's been a lot of draws and losses.
Oh, you're a harsh man. But you know what? Overall, I'm going Arsenal 2-0.
Yeah, they were unfortunate to get that Schlupp injury, and it will be a little bit tougher now. So that's why I say they should go into the transfer market, maybe sign an extra forward player to, you know, add some stuff to Zaha and Eze. But coming into this game, I'm simply going to go Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 0. I can't see Roy getting anything.
Theo, we're agreeing too much.
I know we are. It's worrying. But one man who might not agree with us, well, we'll find out in a second, won't we? He once scored 9 goals in a League One season from centre-back and got PFA Player of the Year in League One that season. That's David Wheater. Let's get over to him.
You did tell me Arsenal Brighton, but I can't find that game. So I'm going Arsenal Palace. 3-1 Arsenal I'm going for. Got a few... Picked up a bit on the few victories in the last few games, so I think they'll be a bit too strong for Palace. And they're my predictions, and I'm sticking to them. All the best, guys.
Right, that is it, guys. The first footballer as a special guest on the Prem Predictions. Hopefully many more to come. You're all welcome on. If you're a footballer watching this, get on the Prem Predictions, eh?
Absolutely. David Wheater, an absolute legend of the game. He's a hero in Bolton and in Middlesbrough, and he should have played for England.
Well, Capello gave him the call up. He saw potential in him. You saw potential in him.
Absolutely.
If you've got Capello and Thogdad backing you, you deserve to be in the England squad. Bring him in. Right, that is the end of our Prem Predictions. It's an early one, isn't it? Only 6 games this week. I want to talk about more.
I know, me too. I'm off for a pint somewhere. Oh no, the pub's closed.
Did you go for 9,998 likes, did you?
That is right.
Oh, we'll walk that. It's easy.
We'll never hit 10,000, would we?
Oh no, we'll never hit 10k, but 9,998, yeah, we'll walk that. Easy. Also subscribe, we're trying to get 500,000 subscribers. If we ever get that, then Thogdad's just gonna be a happy geezer. And subscribe to the Thogdad YouTube channel, eh?
Yeah, it's a cracker. All the clips from our live streams are there. It's brilliant.
It is brilliant. Right, that's it. Enjoy a bit of Prem football, and then the double game next week's gonna be nutty, so get ready for that one too. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Have a great one, and yeah, take care. Nothing else to say. Have a good one. Bye.
See ya.